guys, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK. In this episode of Anime Reaction, we watched the 14th episode of Bungou Stray Dogs.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 14th episode of Bungou Stray Dogs, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comments section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. Don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So DK, I think you really hit on it. This felt like an OVA, like a two-episode OVA.
It really did. We continue with the full episode flashback back to Dazai's younger days with the Port Mafia and his associates slash friends, Oda Sakunosuke, and Ango Sakaguchi.
I don't know if this is setting up like maybe a revenge arc in the present time. Or something like that. Well, so at the end of the episode, Odasaku gets poisoned by touching this ball, I guess.
Straight up to the spoilers.
Yeah.
To the climax of the plot.
Well, if anybody's watching this before they watch the episode, then they deserve spoilers. Like, dead serious. This is a discussion about the episode, so if you haven't seen the episode, go watch the episode. Anyway, so he gets poisoned at the end of the episode. It doesn't actually say whether or not he gets poisoned by like a deadly poison or by like something that's going to knock him out.
That's true. It doesn't make it exactly clear if he dies. I think by the way he's talking, his monologuing at the end of it, maybe he's thinking he's going to die. But
if it's something that kills him, then assuming that Dazai didn't get revenge on Ango, then I could only assume that it's going to set up a revenge arc for the present time.
So maybe Ango comes back with Mimic?
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think that it's setting up. Either that or we're going to get another episode that's in the past where Dazai goes absolutely fucking batshit insane and just destroys Mimic.
I would love to see.
Because like in this episode, you see you just see the full impactful snark that he is.
Yeah, you kind of see the two sides of Dazai. I mean, you get that normal kind of goofy bastard you see in the present day episodes, as it were.
And then you get like the dead serious.
Ooh. Scary.
Like, for instance, the scene with Akutagawa, the Shogun bastard.
Emo Spice.
You can definitely see why Akutagawa hates Dazai so much.
Well, if I got punched in the face and made to do a backflip and then land in the begging position, I'd hate someone too.
Or, you know, if somebody tried to shoot you in the face with 3 bullets from point blank range just to get you to use your power more effectively.
And then threatens you if you fuck up again, I'll punch you twice and shoot you 5 times.
Like I said, the badass snark that is Dazai.
Yeah.
And I still don't think we've hit the gotten to the bottom of that. If we get another episode in the past like this, like you said, Rizzo, if Dazai goes ape shit, I would pay money to see that.
Yeah, like if he just like limit breaks.
He just loses it.
Yeah, if he just limit breaks on the entire organization of Mimic.
Oh man.
And I could see it happening.
Yeah.
At the same time, I mean, he definitely mentioned during that confrontation with Akutagawa, Oda. Is that right?
Yeah.
Odasaku.
Odasaku, as Dazai calls him.
Would totally like wipe everybody in the room out.
Yeah,
Or any of them could.
Yeah, literally, he says he would wipe us, and he makes clear that he means himself and Akutagawa as well. That if Odasaku gets serious, he would wipe all of them out before anybody could draw their weapons.
And I don't doubt that. Being able to see even 3 seconds in the future like you can.
5 to 6.
Yeah, it just.
Well, I mean that's actually not even, I don't think, what he's talking about, because even though he can see into the future, it only seems to be when he's in danger. But he's saying that he'll wipe them all out before they could even put him in danger, which means that he could wipe them all out without using any powers.
Or he has some other powers that he's not utilizing.
Or if it's like a Kodagawa, who at this point in the timeline had trouble using his powers more effectively, if Otasaku got serious, he could use his powers more effectively. Maybe he could achieve a higher state of clairvoyance. Right?
Anyway.
Ah, man.
Yeah, the possibilities.
The possibilities, and though I still don't know at this point if Otasaku bites the dust. It really seemed that way from the dialogue, but if he can bounce back from that, I really hope he does.
But
Let's see what he can do.
The way that he goes down, that's brilliant.
That was brilliant. Probably something Ango cooked up just for him.
It was definitely something Ango cooked up, because you wouldn't have been able to know to do that unless you knew about Otasaku's powers.
Yep.
And unless you knew the extent of his powers, which I'm sure that only really Dazai and Ango actually do, because they're such close friends. So, literally, like, the only way that he could have been defeated like that is if he was betrayed by a very close friend or somebody that he
would have that
trusted
kind of
anyway.
knowledge. It could also, I don't know, this might be a stretch, but it could also be the boss.
Yeah, but
I can't see the boss betraying Oda.
That's true. Yeah. Ango's the prime suspect, obviously. Yeah, actually,
Well,
it seems like
clearly.
it looks like the obvious culprit, actually.
yeah.
But
Though I think the whole thing was set up as a trap, obviously.
yeah,
For
So,
Oda.
For Oda specifically.
yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
To what degree, we'll find out hopefully in the future. And
But, let's see. Ango ends up riding off with Mimic soldiers. So
was it Mimic or was it the government troops? Because
that is true, because they didn't have cloaks or anything like that.
yeah, they didn't have cloaks. They didn't have the totally not Walther P-38s on hand. So
it could be something. It could be something completely different.
Yeah.
So that be the case, that's the government. So, wow, which side's really good now, eh? And you never really know with these kinds of stories.
We have
Even
good
in real
characters.
life. Let's
Really?
be honest, even in real life, can you really trust the government? I'm just saying.
Oh boy, yeah.
Anyway, so these episodes were fine. It's just, it does come across as like a 2-episode OVA.
Yeah, that probably, maybe that was it. Maybe they were supposed to be OVAs released between the seasons, perhaps, but they just didn't get around to it, so they just tacked it onto the series. Or
I kind of doubt that.
But
yeah,
we
TV
did get an
sounds
opening that more or less alludes to the fact that this is what we're getting. Like,
yeah, it looked like a special opening just for this arc.
yeah, I don't know if we're going to get it just being these 2 episodes with that opening, or if this opening is going to continue on
Like
throughout
this
the rest
whole,
of the season.
like the rest of the season.
Well, I don't think that the rest of the season's in the past.
No, it has to get back to present day eventually. Because there's too much going on with the order coming in.
In fact, yeah, if this entire season takes place in Dazai's past, I'm going to be very pissed, and I will never watch another episode of this series. Because that's dumb. Like, just straight up dumb. Like, 2-3 episodes, it needs it needs to show what happened in Dazai's past, why he left the Port Mafia, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
especially when it was revealed that Dazai was
But-
for Mafia. We've been asking these questions
Not
for a
like
while.
12, 13 episodes.
Not a whole- yeah, not a whole core.
That would be absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it has to. There's just too much going on in the present day. It has to go back sometime.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd be very, very upset.
Mm.
if-
I want to see what they did with Lucy.
Exactly. There's just too much going on that they left off in episode 12.
Hmm.
There's no way that they can just like up and be like, oh yeah, just forget about that. Because at that point, why even make it the same season? You know, part of the same season.
Right.
You might as well just make it a spin-off series about Dazai.
Which I wouldn't mind if it's every episode is as cool as these last couple have been.
Or if you started out the series with the Dazai story instead. But anyway, that's just my take on it.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yeah, thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.
So if you want to go ahead and check out our reaction to the previous episodes of Bungou Stray Dogs, go ahead and hit this link.
And here is a podcast where we talk about all the anime that we were watching this season.
If you want to take a break from watching us react to anime, check out OS Gaming, our gaming channel.
And if you'd like to help support us, hit this link and it'll take you over to our Patreon page.